Welcome to Meals Americana. I'm Michael Andrew, and today I'm going to show you how to cook green beans that stay green. You know, beans used to aggravate me so much because when I was cooking them, they turned sort of a yellowish brown color. And then I'd go to a restaurant and they'd be bright green. Magic, right? No. Secret ingredient. And that's ice. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is fill my saute pan with about a ½ inch of water, or enough to completely cover the green beans. The next thing I'm going to do is salt that water pretty generously, because you want the water tasting, kind of like seawater. Alright, so while the water's heating up to a rapid boil, I'm simply going to prep the green beans. Now, these are French style green beans, also known as haricots verts. And I love them because they have a real sweet, fresh taste. Now, these beans were soaked and rinsed after I got them home, so we're ready to go. Okay, so all I need to do now is to remove the stem portion of these green beans using a paring knife. Simply do so a couple beans at a time like this. Line them up with your knife. Now, I'm making enough servings for 2 people, and I'm going to serve about 5 beans per person. So that's it, we're done. So as you can see, the water on the stove has started to boil, which means I can start cooking these green beans. Now, back to the secret ingredient, ice. I'm simply going to cover it with water to form an ice bath, and after the green beans are done, I'm going to show you why that ice bath is so important. Okay, so the green beans have been cooking for about 2 minutes, so it's time to get them out of the saute and into that ice bath that we just created. Now, the beauty of this ice bath, and why I call it the secret ingredient, is not only does it stop the beans from cooking any longer, but more importantly, it helps them to hold that bright green color. It fixes the color. It prevents them from turning that yellowish brown. So, let's just pretend for a moment that it's time to serve dinner. The steak's off the grill, it's resting under a piece of foil. Now, we need to get these beans back up to speed, back hot again. So all I'm going to do is take them from the ice bath, put them back into the hot water, along with some freshly ground black pepper, and of course, a pat of butter. And then I'm going to let them cook for about another minute or so. Alright? And then once they're done, I'm simply going to serve them from the hot pan onto a hot plate, along with the steak or baked potato or whatever else you're serving. But let's say that for these green beans, I'm going to use them cold in salad. All I'm going to do when they're done is simply place them back into the ice bath to cool them off. Okay, so as you can see, these beans are fully cooked. They taste great, very fresh tasting, but best of all, they're still bright green. So, that's how you cook green beans and keep them green. Thanks for joining.